How old is this house, Austin?
80s.
From the it was built in the 80s. We're gonna tear it down. It wasn't watertight and sealed like it should have been, so there's water damage everywhere, rotten wood. So instead of trying to fix it all, we're just gonna tear it down and start new. It's unfortunate, we didn't want to do that. We're gonna keep the basement, try to save the basement walls and everything, without tear all this down without damaging it. That way we can reuse it. You'll see more of the damage up top, but down here you can see it had been flooded several times. The wood had rotten out. Where's the light? There it is. This was a bathroom. Let's see. Everything's rotten out. You probably won't be able to see it in the video, but this whole wall is bulged in towards the house. You can see the cracks. Hopefully you can see the cracks where there, yeah. And then you can see how far away from the wall the top of that is. Pushed it out that far. I don't think you can really tell. I don't know, maybe you can see it. But we're gonna dig out that back side of this wall and get all the dirt out from around it, and we're gonna have this redone and reseal this and put a French drain in the correct way. Let's go upstairs. Oh, all right. This was another bathroom. Got it all cleaned up, but the wood's just too far damaged. All the floors are rotten, had that particle board stuff. It just turns to dust. You see, like these windows, they were just panes of glass that had trim around them to hold them in place. So the wood all rotted away underneath all the windows on this floor. They're all done the same way. All that wood is rotten out from underneath that. I'm trying to find a spot. You can see some of these, you can see outside daylight. I can see it from here, you probably can't. There's daylight showing through. There's just too many leaks. Too much damage, yeah. There you go, see? Animals were living in all the eaves. Oh look, there's a nest. Animals. Got hay and everything up in there. It's hard to see in the dark, I know, sorry. But they should come to power off today so we can get some of this done. All the floor, that's part of the stuff everywhere. You can see where this was at on this section here. This room and the room on the other side of this wall were an add-on. There's the old siding from the first part. Yep, you can see where the roof ran up right there. That corner, it's dried out now, but that was wet when we ripped the sheetrock off of it. Oh yeah, they had a chimney going from the first over in the basement all the way up to the third floor. We're getting ready to go up there and I'll show you what's up there. So you had a basement, a second floor, and then a partial third floor. I remember coming here as a kid. It was my grandma and grandpa's house. That's where that chimney went out. We already took the tin off the back side of this house on the roof. Hole all the way down to the basement. People better be careful until we get this torn down. Which we should start on today. You see all the windows leaked. It's all water damaged. It's starting to rot. So third floor was just this bedroom in that room there. See if I can get out here. I'm not gonna walk out on this porch. I don't trust it. Pretty far up here. All this wood is rotten. Man, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not confident walking out here. If y'all can see that or not. It's all rotten. None of the drip edge and stuff was done right. There was little cracks and holes and leaks everywhere. And you know what? I'm not comfortable. I'm getting off this. That scares the crap out of me being on that. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, you can see here just recently, that's still wet. That's wet right now. All the water damage, like I said, these are just panes of glass. Held in with trim pieces. So, anyway, we're about to get started on this. Let me go outside and show you all of this from the outside. Okay, we're working out the second floor under the back porch. You know, for it being December 15th or something like that, it's 65 degrees out here. So, yesterday we got up there and got all the tin off this side of the roof. On these metal where there was no shingle, on the roof where there was no shingles, all those screws had come up out of the metal like an inch and a half, like almost every single screw had worked its way loose. So you can see the water damage that caused. All those little holes leaking for who knows how many years. That's that balcony I was scared to walk on right there. And you can see why. It's all rotten. Actually, the air conditioning unit for outside was sitting on the porch there, and we had to brace it up so we could get it off there. And that's, you know, it's just spliced in. All three of those. Just some toenails holding them together. Holding that whole third porch up there. We weren't able to get the metal off the front part of the house. I just don't know if we're gonna be able to save it or not. We're gonna try. I wish it was the same height as the back. Wouldn't be hard.
Yeah. The front's always, this front will always be taller because it's not buried.
Yeah, yeah. And it'll be taller once we make the bottom 8 foot too, instead of the 6'5" or whatever it is. We're barely missing it with my head. We were able to save some of the front. I'm still hoping when we take this down from the back side that we'll be able to still be able to get it to lay down flat and be able to get up there and unscrew it once we tear down the back half of this house.
I think you're right, Kane.
Huh?
I think you're right.
What?
It'll lay down flat.
It'll lay down flat just like I want it to? Sure. Nothing will ever go wrong, right? I like your optimism. I do.
This one should come out pretty easy to look at.
I think it's right, yeah. I think they will. So it was just trim and then silicone, wasn't it?
Yep.
No wonder water got in there and look at that. It rotted it all out, didn't it?
Yeah. Yep.
And then they had this porch here that water was able to get behind it too. Surprised those 2x12s still look okay.
They don't look too bad, and all the way around they don't look too bad.
They really don't, but still.
They aren't even,
you know the damage is there. It's got to be.
Oh yeah, look at this one.
Oh, didn't we just rip that one out by hand?
No, the wind blew it in.
The wind blew it in? Oh, that's right. I remember now. Yeah, there's the roof from before they added on. The old roofing material.
Mm-hmm. Bizarre, huh?
Yeah. And there we go. That's the full walk around.